Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ifeoluwa. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful short sleeve design. So you can do this if you are trying to avoid the regular short sleeve and you want to make your sleeves less boring. So if this is something you're interested in learning, stick around and watch this video to the end. And also please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet, and give this video a thumbs up so it can be visible to more people. And feel free to leave your questions and your comments in the comment section. Thank you very much guys. Now let's get started. So here I already have my basic short sleeve pattern. So I'm going to open it up this way, and then I'm going to draw a straight line on the midpoint there. So this is how the curve on the sleeve is going to go. It's going to start from the sleeve cap there, and then I'm going to curve it to meet the midpoint here. So from the midpoint on the sleeve cap, I'm going to measure out 2 inches and I'll mark that point. Then I'm going to create a curve starting from that point I marked to meet the midpoint of the sleeve. So I went in with my pencil first to get the curve that I want, and then I went ahead to use the marker to draw it out. So this is what I have after drawing out the curve, and then I'm going to go ahead to cut it out. Now we won't be needing this part. This part is useless. So this is what we are going to need, and then we are going to need 2 pieces of it. Now you don't necessarily have to cut out another piece. You can just go ahead to cut this out on your fabric folded, but I just want to show you how it is going to look like if by the time you cut out another piece. So guys, this is how it's going to look like when it is joined together. So you can leave it like this if you're satisfied with how your curve is, but if you're not satisfied with your curve, you can go in again and decide to cut out whatever you want. Now what I'm going to do now is just to notch out the midpoint here. So the midpoint here, by the time I notch it out here on the paper, I'm also going to notch it out on the fabric. So by notching the midpoint on the fabric, you know where the sleeve cap should be joined together. So this is what I have after cutting out on my fabric, and then I added my allowances. So I added 1 inch here, ½ inch there, 1 inch here, and then ½ inch there. So I did the same thing for the other side. So I'm going to go ahead to notch the midpoint there. Don't forget that I said notching the midpoint is going to make you know where to put how to place the sleeve caps together, so you won't make any mistake. So this is how it is going to look like. Now I'm also gone ahead to cut out what I'll be using to tape. That is, I'm using this Ankara fabric. I'm using this to tape the curvy parts. So this one is going to be showing, it's going to be appearing outside. So I'm going to show you when I'm sewing it. Then this is for the bow. So I cut this out using 6 inches width and 6 inches length. So it is on fold. So this is what I'm going to use to attach the bow together. So just go ahead to cut out this too. So here I'm just showing you the measurements I used for the bow. So I used 6 inches for the length and 6 inches for the width. So it is on fold. So let's go ahead to sew this. Now the first thing I'm going to do is to tape the hem line. So remember that I added 1 inch for the same for the hem line allowance. So I'm going to tape it this way and then fold it the other way. If you are still watching this, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up so it can be visible to many people, and also leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you very much guys. So guys, this is what I have after taping the hem line. Now the next thing to do is to use this my Ankara fabric to tape the curvy parts. So since this is going to be showing on the outer part instead of the inner part, the wrong side of the yellow fabric would be facing the right side of the Ankara fabric. So I hope you guys understand. So the wrong side of the yellow fabric is facing the right side of the Ankara fabric, so that by the time you are done sewing this and you want to tape it, the Ankara fabric will be showing on the other side. So you also notice that I left a little bit of fabric at the beginning so that I'll be able to tape that part too. So guys, this is how it looks like. Then I'm going to cut away the excess that I have there, and then I'll notch out the curvy part. So notching this part is going to make the fabric to stay really well. You are not going to be having any squeeze or anything there. So after doing that, I'm going to go ahead to fold it this way, and then I'll sew it. So before getting to the end here, I'm going to just take this little parts that I left there and I'll fold it in so that that part is going to come out really neat. So I'll fold it in that way, and then I'll finish up the sewing. So guys, one part is done. Then I'm going to go ahead to do exactly the same thing for the other part. So the Ankara fabric is going to be facing, the right side of the Ankara fabric is going to be facing the wrong side of this yellow fabric. So I'm going to do as I did for the other part by leaving a little bit left here so that I'll be able to tape it in. Then I'm going to go ahead to notch out what I have, and then I'll also tape it. Now you can see the way I started the taping for this side. I first of all folded that extra little parts that I left there. I folded it in so that it's going to look very neat, and then I went ahead to fold in the other parts. So guys, this is how it looks like. This is the back, and then this is the front. So this is what I have, and then what I'm going to do now is just to iron it out so that it's going to lay really flat. Now I'm going to go ahead to make my bow. So I'm going to sew this one round and leave a little bit of opening so that I can turn it over to the other side. So I'm going to leave an opening of about 1.5 inches. So from that opening, I'll be able to turn it over to the other side, and then I'll close up the opening. So this is how it looks like, and this is how I'm going to be making the bow. But before that, I'm going to fix the tube I'll be using to hold the bow together. Now I'm going to sew this, and then I'll use my safety pin to turn it over to the other side. So this is everything. Now I'm going to create my bow, and then I'll be using needle and thread to stitch this together. So after creating the bow, I'll use this tube that I made to cover it up this way so that it can hold the bow together, and then I'll use my needle and thread to stitch it up. So after stitching up, I'm going to cut out the excess that I have there. Now for the main sleeves, I'm going to join those parts together. So using my needle and thread also, I'm going to attach the two parts together. So after securing this really well, I'm not going to cut the thread. So I'm going to use the same thread I'll be using to fix in the bow. So you make sure that the bow is also tightly secured on the sleeves. So guys, this is what I have for the bow. I'm still going to use my needle and thread to secure the upper part of the bow to the main sleeves. Now I'm going to join the upper part of the sleeves together. You remember the part that we notched, so I'm going to join them together like that, and I'll pin and then I'll stitch that place so that it can stay in place. So I went ahead to use my needle and thread to secure the upper parts of the bow on both sides. So what I'm going to do now is to sew the upper parts together, so the upper part of the sleeve cap that I have already joined together. So guys, this is the end result of the sleeves, and then I went ahead to iron it out really well. So you can go ahead to join this on your shirt or your dress or wherever you are fixing the sleeves. So let me know if you are going to be trying out these sleeves in the comment section. And here I went ahead to sew the sides together so that you can see how it's going to look like by the time you want to wear it. So we've come to the end of this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before leaving, and also give this video a thumbs up so it can be visible to many more people. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to see you in my next tutorial. Bye.